guys, welcome to News in Brief on Vantage TV, where you get quick updates on the stories that made the rounds within the week. My name is Anita Macaulay. Let's get started. On the national news, the Nigerian Communications Commission this week alerted Nigerians towards disregarding the social media viral link for supposedly unblocking SIM cards, enjoining telecom subscribers to get their SIMs registered and linked to their NINs through channels provided by their service providers. They maintain that SIM cards which have been barred from making calls will not be unbarred by service providers until dutiful NIN linkage. The Senate has received the Money Laundering Bill and Terrorism Prevention Bill as transmitted by President Muhammadu Buhari. This follows a recent evaluation carried out by the Intergovernmental Action Group Against Money Laundering in West Africa, where deficiencies were observed in Nigeria's anti-money laundering/combating the financing of terrorism regime. Putting up both bills for consideration and passage, the president cautioned that their non-passage poses Nigeria at the risk of being blacklisted by the Global Financial Action Task Force. The pre-election season has been rife with speculations on the position of several key personalities towards the coming polls. These speculations have also poured in towards Nigeria's Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, about contesting for the presidency, with endorsements pouring in from countless people groups who describe the VP as the man for the people come 2023. In breaking the silence, Professor Yemi Osinbajo finally declared his ambition to run for president in next year's general elections earlier this week. The declaration, which has birthed tons of reactions from the public, signifies a kickoff for the VP's run from the office of Nigeria's next president. The Federal Capital Territory (FCT) command of the Nigeria's police force has stated that it would charge Peter Nwachukwu, the husband to popular late gospel singer Osinachi, to court for culpable homicide over the death of his wife. The death of the singer on the 8th of April 2022, speculated to be resultant from domestic abuse, has since elicited nationwide outrage, and in latest reports, the widower of the deceased, Mr. Nwachukwu, denied responsibility for her death. Senate President Ahmad Lawan says the relevant authorities must probe the incident, and the Minister of Women's Affairs, Pauline Tallen, added that the late singer will get justice. President Muhammadu Buhari has directed the Minister of Agriculture, Abubakar Mohammed, to effect the release of over 40,000 metric tons of assorted grains from Nigeria's strategic grain reserves. As stated, this was done in a bid to lessen the effects of some economic challenges faced by Nigerians, such as high prices of commodities across the country, as well as to curb the financial strain due to the coming festivities and declared holidays such as Ramadan, Easter, and Salah. On to international news. Earlier in the week, Ukrainian President Zelensky has thanked US President Joe Biden in a tweet on Tuesday for using the word genocide to describe the Russian invasion of Ukraine, saying that calling things by their names is essential to standing up to evil. Russian President Vladimir Putin stated that peace talks with Ukraine had hit a dead end and vowed he would not stop military operations until Moscow succeeds. In a roughly $43 billion bid, the world's richest man, Musk, has made a move toward buying over Twitter. This comes just days after he turned down a seat on the board following his acquisition of a 9.2% stake of the microblogging platform, saying that he invested in Twitter as he believes in its potential to be the platform for free speech around the globe. Musk said in his filing that he plans to unlock Twitter's extraordinary potential as it will not thrive in its current form. Saying that this was his best and final offer, Musk stated that he would reconsider his position as Twitter's biggest shareholder if the bid was rejected. Wow. Police in the US state of Michigan have released video footage of an officer fatally shooting a 26-year-old black man in the head, in an incident that has spurred renewed calls for action to stop deadly police violence against black people in the United States. Patrick Yoya, who was age 26, was shot dead on the 4th of April 2022 outside a house in Grand Rapids, Michigan, following a traffic stop. In a response to his death, several groups have called for the officer responsible for the acts to be held accountable, as they call on President Biden to sign the police reform executive order as soon as possible. That's it on the national and the international news on Vantage TV's News in Brief. Coming up shortly is entertainment news. Stay tuned.
Hi guys, I'm Lifa and you're welcome to Entertainment on the News in Brief, where I bring you the top entertainment stories in the industry. Let's get right into it. Mr. Eazi engaged to Temi Otedola. This week, the bankalizer Mr. Eazi, born Tosin Ajibade, got down on one knee and popped the question to his long-term girlfriend Temi Otedola. The daughter of billionaire businessman Femi Otedola announced their engagement on social media, giving us a short and sweet peek of the proposal. Been a long time coming, big congratulations. Asha set to thrill fans in Lagos concert. Calling on all Asha lovers and fans, award-winning singer-songwriter Asha has given juicy hints about her upcoming Asha Live in Lagos concert slated for, wait for it, next month. Stating that she refuses to feel like a stranger in her fatherland, the 39-year-old multi-platinum selling star based in France has pegged the 8th of May 2022 for her next big outing in Nigeria. Looking forward to good music and good vibes. Will Smith banned from the Academy for 10 years. Following the altercation between Hollywood actor Will Smith and comedian Chris Rock at the Oscars, the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences, after close review of the case, has placed a 10-year ban as punishment against the actor. In response to the ban, Will Smith released a statement accepting and respecting the Academy's decision. Taking it like a man. Britney Spears is expecting. American singer-songwriter Britney Spears announced earlier this week that she is expecting a baby with her partner, Sam Asghari. The 40-year-old performer broke the news on Instagram, making it clear that she will be stepping out of the limelight for the duration of the pregnancy. Congratulations are in order. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck engaged again. It's official, guys. Star singer Jennifer Lopez and star actor Ben Affleck are officially engaged for the second time in the space of 20 years. The big news broke as J-Lo unveiled a mushy visual detailing the proposal and showing off her beautiful green bling. This proposal comes nearly 2 decades after calling off their first engagement, and it looks like the lovebirds are ready to walk down the aisle for real this time. Cheers to an endless Bennifer season. Here's the funniest thing we saw this week. As much as I hate to go, I have to go. But sit back and relax as sports comes right up.
Hello sports lovers, welcome to Sports on the News in Brief. I am Emilio Menesofton and these are the top stories. And we start off with the NBA. Coach Frank Vogel has been sacked by the Los Angeles Lakers after a poor campaign which saw them miss out on the playoffs. Vogel's Lakers team won 33 of their matches but lost 49 in a season which saw them finish 11th in the Western Conference. His final match on Sunday was a 1-4-6, 1-4-1 overtime win over Denver Nuggets. Kyrie Irving led the Brooklyn Nets to a 115-108 win over the Cleveland Cavaliers in an Eastern Conference play-in game. Irving scored 34 points and made his first 12 shots as the Nets secured the 7th seed spot in the playoffs. Will now face the Boston Celtics in the first round of the playoffs. The Nets held a moment of reflection before the game and donated $50,000 to the victims of Tuesday's subway shooting in Brooklyn. And now football and in the Champions League. Chelsea were knocked out on Tuesday night despite a scintillating performance that saw the current holders score 3 goals and end the tie 3-1 after 90 minutes. However, Benzema headed in extra time to end Chelsea's reign as UEFA champions and send Madrid through to the semi-finals. German champions Bayern were stunned again in Tuesday's Champions League quarterfinal second leg match against Villarreal. This time it was Nigeria's Samuel Chukwueze who dealt the blow as he scored a brilliant 88-minute equalizer at the Allianz Arena to end the match in a 1-1 draw, but 2-1 on aggregate as the Yellow Submarines qualified for the Champions League semi-final for the first time in 16 years. Wednesday night saw Liverpool draw 3-3 with Benfica to secure a 2-leg Champions League semi-final against Villarreal and maintain the hunt for a historic quadruple. The semi-final brings Liverpool face-to-face with Villarreal boss Unai Emery, who has won the Europa League 4 times, including a victory over clubs Liverpool in the 2016 final. Still on Wednesday night Champions League, Manchester City displayed maturity and discipline to hold off the challenge of Atletico Madrid and set up a Champions League semi-final showdown with the Atletico City rivals Real. Despite a hostile home crowd and intimidation from a physical Atleti side, City kept their cool and put up a resolute rear-guard action to confirm their progression to the last 4. And sad story in the world of football, former Colombia captain Freddy Rincon is dead. And now, golf. After completing 72 holes at the Masters on his competitive comeback, Tiger Woods was added to a star-studded field for the JP McManus Pro-Am at Adara Manor. The 15-time major winner will play the 2-day event in the Republic of Ireland on 4th to 5th July, less than 2 weeks before the Open Championship. Tiger Woods has also stated his intention to play at the 150th Open at St. Andrews. And that's Sports on the News in Brief. Follow Vantage TV for all the news, sports, and entertainment. I am Emilio Menesofton. Till I return next week, remember to like, share, and subscribe.